Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Cancer for the next 4 weeks. So we're the 26th of September now. So this is for the rest of this month until 3rd week of October. Welcome. We're in air. So let's see. The element of air is going to bring judgment. So karmic debt being removed. So you've paid your debts, you've paid your karmic bill. You don't owe anything. That's my interpretation of judgment. It's very strong, forceful Major Arcana card. So let's see. Okay, where you are right now. 4 of Wands, consolidated, strong, doing well, gateway card, ready to move to the next level with whatever you're doing, projects, things moving forward, very much a theme of moving forward this month. Release in a way too that you know that you're doing a good job with whatever it is you're working on. You feel quite consolidated and pleased with the way your projects, your life in general is going, and you know you're going in the right direction. What's brought that on, Cancer, is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, something coming in rather abruptly. The Knight of Swords. He just, and it's the element of air, so in it comes and it just sort of, it's like a cat amongst the pigeons, really, the Knight of Swords. He's immature, it's an immature, junior kind of energy, sort of very much forceful as well. It could be a person, obviously, because it's a knight. So this person just sort of arrives on the scene and throws everything into chaos, really. Or disruption of a type. So just think about that, but with your energy around, this is exactly how it's meant to be. You're paying off your karmic debts. And he seems to be a key, well, he is the key factor in it. So whatever's come in quite suddenly, meant to be there. Agent of change, really, too, I see him as. The background, the Empress. Interesting, too, this could be for all the younger people that have just, you know, become pregnant or had a baby, for example, something like that, or, you know, expecting a baby. It's very much a mother card, too, so it can relate to our mothers and the mother energy. That beautiful, it's a beautiful card, the Empress, as you can see it. It's just beautiful. So there she is, sitting there above all. So it does have a very strong karmic resonance, especially with this huge female iconic energy of the Empress. But you'll relate to this how you relate to it individually or not. Recent influences, 10 of Coins, so family, inheritance once again. Things having gone quite well for you, have reached a massive goal sort of in your work or your efforts, your money, your everything sort of been accumulative. And it's a lovely card too. And it's the passing on too of tradition as well with the 10 of Coins. So I am thinking, you know, families, mothers, inheritance on all levels. You just have to interpret it for yourself. What you'll be learning in the next 4 weeks is, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. So just be aware of that, because this is karmic debt to pay off. So you want to pay, you want to get everything paid off, absolutely. You don't want, oh yeah, well that'll do. Oh God, I can't believe it so happened like that. you know, that could be a shortcut really, the Seven of Cups. Just focus on what it is you know that you're supposed to be doing this year. Don't be led astray by all these other sort of Seven of Cups. Look, it's a bit like Disneyland, isn't it? It's a bit like, you know, it's too many options really, and we know in life as humans we can only sort of really have some, we can't have all of the time. Near future. So this is post that full moon in October, I'm guessing. Three of Coins working well together, very spiritual, much a spiritual learning card, a teacher student card. It's about working well with others. It's 3, so it involves 3 people as well, a collaboration of people, but it's got a strong foundation and it's very good. So stick to that rather than thinking, oh, it was easier than I thought. No, always sort of think, no, things take time and energy. It's like a pregnancy, for example. You know, it takes 9 months for it to come to its fruition, doesn't it? So anything worthwhile takes a while, not just, oh, here you can have everything. You can't. What's happening that you're not realizing? Oh, Ace of Wands. So those of you who are, in fact, this is the card of fertility. So now if you're not careful, you know, this pregnancy, I keep going back to that because it's just what I feel. With the Ace of Wands indeed is fertility, it's new energy coming in, it's plentiful energy, it's all that sort of stuff that really propels us forward. It's exciting, it moves, but the main meaning behind it is that having the energy to do all these things, or to sort of fulfill. And that's what I'm getting with this Knight of Swords somehow too. Like, you know, if it were a pregnancy, I'm sure for some of you it might have come out of the blue. So it's like, wow. But yeah, good on you. You know, just go with what it brings. How others see you, Cancer. 2 of Wands. Decisions to moving forward. Like there's the sun, there's the moon. So the path, you know, you've got the choice of paths, but things, this is a really positive card to sort of work towards something of value and something physical, something, you know, that grows and moves. So it's wonderful actually. And the sun and the moon, if you can see them there, they're your 2 sort of goals in a way. The sun, the moon, fire and water. Quite interesting actually. That's how others see you. So it's sort of really all about you, yourselves, Cancer, and how you are. Water people. You've got that bit of fire as well. But yeah, good card to get because it's positive and it's sort of going to have a good outcome provided, you know, you just sort of focus and do the right thing. Let's see what you're feeling positive about. Strength. Accept the challenge and move on. I always call the Strength card the father card. It's just that card of fathers and how they give us, you know, a few words of encouragement. Not over the top, just enough to keep you going. But fathers also encourage us to accept challenges. Don't run away from challenges. Go to meet the challenge. So that's very much, and that's whether your father's in spirit or on the planet, it still carries a great deal of weight. And it's a card of the Leo people, and the Leo people's main theme is control, which is interesting. So you have to take control of this. You have to accept the challenge, Cancer. Okay, let's have a look now at the outcome. Eight of Cups, moving away for a bit from an emotional situation. And that sort of just means it's not a final card. It's just like, just sort of step out for a bit sometimes. It's emotional. You can be caught up in a lot of emotions with this card. Too much. Overwhelming emotion, or feel contained by something. You know, and when you're in that fear of containment, or you feel like boxed in sort of thing, sometimes you need to just step out for a little bit. I'm just going to put an extra card on that because it's the only one. I'll look at the Seven of Cups too, because they're both Seven and Eight of Cups. They're consecutive, so we want to see what's underneath the surface of the Seven of Cups and of the Eight of Cups. So underneath your lesson, Seven of Cups, if something's too good to be true, it probably is. You have the Ace of Cups. So that's that beautiful. This can be conception, it can be whatever it is, but just make sure what your focus is and accept the challenge. What do you really want? This is a beautiful natural card of life, bringing new life in, having something as special coming in, very karmic, very soulmate-ish, sort of wonderful. So you've got two aces, a wonderful emotional card. But then that sometimes can become overwhelming, as we see down here with the Eight of Cups. So an overwhelming feeling at the end of this 4-week cycle. So we're going to look and see what's underneath that Eight of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. So that family card, that contentment card. But yeah, it does too, sometimes becomes very overwhelming, but it's something we want to work towards anyway. It is that nice sort of finishing off the end of that cycle of cups. So, yeah, there you have it. So, quite an interesting reading. I'm just reading what's here, Cancer, so, yeah, pretty amazing, actually. Let's have a look now and see what your message is from the Buddha reading cards. Truthfulness, like a lovely flower, bright and fragrant, are the fun and truthful words of the man who says what he means. Speaking and acting skillfully in accordance with your own true values, and in so doing, showing people who you really are without exaggeration or trying to impress or be something that you are not. It is the ultimate form of truthfulness. Look deep within yourself and investigate what truth is for you. Thank you very much for listening, Cancer. I hope you have a great 4 weeks.